Hello, world of YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie Woods if you are new. If you have been around for a minute and you have social media or anything like that, there's some news that came out a couple of weeks ago that me and my longtime boyfriend of 2.5 years, best friend of 12 years, are getting married. That is correct. We are engaged. I'm so excited, just so happy, and I could not be more thankful for everybody that has given us love and support and just all the feels. It's been such a roller coaster, such an amazing ride, and I am so happy. I love everything about it. I love everything about him, and I cannot wait to marry this man, you guys. Like, I could not have said yes faster. So if you want to go and see that video of our engagement, you can go and find me at my Instagram, which is EllieWoods401. And I also have this YouTube channel also. I do not have Twitter. I do not use Snapchat. So if you're looking for some social media stuff, those are two places I wouldn't necessarily go to, but my Instagram is poppin' if I do say so myself. Anyway, so today we are doing something fun. I decided that it's been a minute, since I've been on YouTube. My camera has been funky, school has been crazy, life has been crazy. I haven't been on YouTube for about 3 weeks just because of crazy things going on in my life. And I think it's time that we have a little catch-up sesh. So on my Instagram, I put up some questions that you guys have for me, and everybody answered, and I'm so excited to answer them. So let's get into those questions. So the very first question is, how old are you? My birthday is June 30th, 1998. That makes me 20 years old. In a couple of days, I will be turning 21. So excited, really pumped. Me and one of my best friends and my mom and one of her really good friends are going on a trip. We might be doing a little vlog, so you might want to stay in on that. We might have some footage of that later. So I turned 21 in like 2 weeks. The next question that I have is, if you could imagine your future kids, what would they look like? Me and Jordan talk about our kids like more than we talk about our wedding. Like, truly, we are so excited to be parents. We both feel like that's one of the biggest goals that we have in life. So of course we think about what our kids are gonna look like all the time. If I had it my way, I would have like Jordan's skin tone with my eyes and his lips, because he's got those big lips, and like his curly hair, but my colored hair. So like blonde, curly, beautiful, gorgeous kids. Oh, I cannot wait. I personally want more boys and he wants girls, but you know, God kind of decides all that kind of stuff, so we don't really know. Okay, another question that I have is, when do you graduate college? So I'm currently going into my senior year of college. So excited, I cannot wait to be done with this chapter of my life. I have enjoyed it so much, but it is time to get on with things and move on and, you know, roll tide forever, but let's do it from a distance, you know? School's tough, I'm working my booty off, but it is time for something new. So I graduate in December, which I'm super excited about. Another one is, will you and Jordan film a wedding video? I think that we probably will definitely have, you know, a videographer, we'll definitely have a photographer. Jordan and I love saving memories and all that kind of stuff, and so I can imagine that we'll have somebody there, you know, looking at all throughout the entire week of you know, doing the bridal teas and the rehearsal dinners and the actual wedding day and all of that. I want to be able to look at that and show our kids when we're older, and you know, be able to remember that wonderful day that we had. So the engagement details. I think this is one that a lot of people want to know the real story about. So I love telling the story, and I think that it's super fun, and so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys the story of how Jordan and I got engaged. So it was middle of May. One of my best friends got married, and I was in her wedding. So of course, before that, I got my nails done, I got my hair done, I got my eyebrows waxed, I got a spray tan. I was feeling, you know, to the nines, like looking good. But one big thing that Jordan really was sure that he wanted was for it to be the biggest surprise. So whenever we talked about getting engaged and stuff, which was very little. I mean, we always knew we wanted to get married, but I knew that he really wanted it to be a surprise, so we didn't talk about it that much. But I always knew that he wanted it to be like the biggest surprise. He loves surprising people. I don't mind a surprise. I think it's beautiful when it's done right, and he definitely did such a good job. So we had that wedding on Saturday, and then that Sunday, my family came over to hang out. Some people that hadn't met Jordan yet, and we just chatted and hung, and then later that night, me and a couple of our friends and Jordan went to go to play Topgolf. And little did I know that that was a distraction for my parents to kind of get things moving out of our Birmingham house and make their way down the road to Destin, which is where I believed my mom was going. My mom said that she was going to be going to Destin and that she was going to meet us down there because Jordan and I had planned to go down to the beach from Monday to Wednesday before he had to go back and work. So I thought it was just gonna be me, him, and my mom. My dad works out of town a lot. My brother is working in Montana right now, so he was gonna be flying back to Montana. Other people had other things going on, so it was just gonna be me, Jordan, my mom. And I even had invited Jordan's parents and family to come down, but Nina had called me and said that, you know, Jordan's little brother he was graduating that week, and it just would have been too crazy for them to come down. So in my mind, it was just gonna be me, Jordan, and my mom. And my mom left that night to go down to the beach, and so did my dad, but I didn't know that he was leaving for the beach. I thought he was leaving for a work trip. And so Jordan and I got home and we went to bed, and when we woke up that next morning, it was like 7 a.m. and I forgot that I had left my hairbrush at the wedding venue, and one of my best friends, Kate, still had my brush. So I was in my workout clothes. I hadn't brushed my hair since the wedding, and I had not a lick of makeup on because it was 7 a.m. I was not about to put on makeup. We were gonna be in the car for a couple hours, like there was no point. So we get all of our stuff ready to leave Birmingham here, and we get in the car, and my car won't start. So, you know, I was kind of like pissed off because I wanted to be down at the beach. Jordan held it together so well. I mean, for somebody that was proposing in the next few hours, he did not sweat at all. He was like, let's just go charge your battery. It'll all be good. We'll get out of here. Like, not breaking a sweat, not showing anything like that. And so we did get my car going, and we made it. We were making our way down to the beach, and, you know, everything was normal. Jordan was very calm, and he truly was. Like, he wasn't just acting calm. Like, he's a great actor, but he was really calm. And so we pulled into the neighborhood that my parents live in down there, and he started kind of getting all sappy. And I was like, what is up? Like, I mean, like, sometimes he'll get sappy, but not like this. And so he started getting all sappy, and he was like, you know, I love this place. This place is such a home for us. We fell in love here. This is just like our happy place. And I was like, yes, it's a happy place for sure. In my mind, I'm like, I have to pee so bad and I'm starving. Let's get to the house. So we pull into my parents' like street, and from the street you can see my parents' backyard. Well, my parents have a pond in their backyard, and over the pond you have this little deck. And I look out on the deck from the street and I'm like, what is that? Like, I see something on the back deck and I'm like, what is that? And Jordan was like, oh, you see something back there? And I was like, yeah, I don't really know what it is though. It must be, you know, my mom, she was gardening at our house in Birmingham, so maybe she was doing some stuff down at the beach house. I don't really know. And so I just rolled it off my back. I didn't really think anything of it. And so we parked the car, and he asked me to put on my shoes, and he came and opened the door for me, and I was like, what is happening? And then we walk to, there's like a side way to get to the deck besides going to the house. And so we walk down there, and I start seeing little like white petals. And then I look forward and I see this little bench with a GoPro set up on it. And if you've seen the video, then you can see my reaction, because you see that I like see the GoPro and I start realizing what's happening, and I'm like, oh my God, like this is it. Like, this is the moment. I can't believe it. And I start to like kind of hyperventilate a little bit. And so we walked up the stairs onto the deck, and literally out of the woods comes one of our best friends and one of Jordan's just like closest friends. He's also Jordan's guitarist, Nicholas, just literally out of the woods with the guitar, playing our favorite song, which is Best Part by Daniel Caesar and Her. And I just dropped to the ground. I mean, I start sobbing and just like freaking out, and I look out on the deck and there are petals everywhere and these beautiful bouquets of peonies and seashells and candles, and then this beautiful, beautiful box with this rock in it. So Jordan leads me down there, and I'm gonna be real honest, I don't have a clue what he said. Like, I completely blacked out. I don't have an idea if it was sweet, if it was funny, if it was sentimental. I don't know. I was crying the entire time. I was crying, and then he got on one knee and he asked me to make him the happiest man in the world, and I said absolutely. And in that moment, I forgot that there was a ring involved in a proposal, and I just kind of attacked him. I just started kissing him and hugging him, and I turn around and I hear clapping, and I turn around, and not only was my dad and my brother, who said they weren't supposed to be there, and my brother's girlfriend, who I'm very close with, but Jordan's parents had kept that secret that they were coming down as well, and they were there, and I got more emotional. And then I turned around and Jordan's like, dude, give me your hand. Like, I have to put the ring on your hand. And so I was just shaking, and I let him put it on my hand, and I was like, wow, he did such a good job. We never were the couple to go ring shopping or anything like that. I mean, I told him I liked the pear shape, which I do. It's a pear shape with a halo, and then it has the flood diamonds on the side. And I mean, like, he designed it himself. It's custom made. It's from the heart. I told him, you could put a ring pop on my finger and I'd say yes. Like, I don't care, but it means so much to me that he put so much thought into it. And I mean, I knew that it was going to be gorgeous. So I was thrilled, of course. And the next thing that I wanted to do was call my best friend Kate. So we got the house, and we're sipping on our champagne and everything. And I look at Jordan, I'm like, I have to call Kate. And he was like, well, slow down, let's enjoy this for a minute. Let's go grab some lunch. Let's spend some time with the family, and then we'll have time to call our friends and stuff later. So I was like, okay. Well, we get to lunch, and I come around the corner, and both my best friends, Kate and Kennedy's parents were there waiting for me, and Kennedy's now fiance, Ethan, was there. And I, of course, dropped to the ground again, because if you know me, you know that the people in my life, those people that were there, are the people that have been in my life my entire life. I've known Kate and Kennedy from the moment I was born. Like, we have just been stuck to each other like glue, and it just meant so much to me that they kept that secret and surprised me and made it down there, and we just had a blast. And we were on the beach all day and went to dinner that night. It was perfect. I told Jordan from the beginning, I want it to be from him. I don't necessarily want a giant, extravagant, huge proposal at the Disney like, I don't want that. I want it to be sentimental. I want it to be intimate. I want our people there. And that's exactly what it was, and he killed it. So yes, long explanation, but that is my engagement story. So yeah, we have that one. Let's see what else, what other questions we have. Here's another one. This one's kind of off topic, but what is your favorite musical, and have you been in any musicals? So right now I'm getting my degree in dietetics. Before I ever got interested in nutrition in high school, I was really big into theater. That's actually where I met Jordan. My favorite musical is probably Dear Evan Hansen or like Wicked. I know that's so cliche and it's kind of everybody's favorite, but you can't go wrong with them. They're so great. I just love both of those musicals. And I have been in musicals before. I have, I'm trying to think of a few that I was in. Sound of Music. I was in Once on This Island, which is hilarious. I was in, so many different ones. So yeah, anyway, I was in Godspell. Yeah, so great musicals. So here's a really big one that I get often. It's how do you and Jordan manage doing long distance? Any advice? Long distance is for sure one of the hardest things I've ever done. We've been doing it for 2.5 years, almost 3. And we've been friends for 12 years, and like most of that time it was long distance. Biggest advice that I can give is to make sure that it's a relationship that you are ready to work on, because no relationship is perfect, no matter where you are, no matter how close you are to each other physically or emotionally. You have to be ready to put in the work. 2, you have to have the most communication out of any other relationship ever. Long distance is hard, and a lot of the times you only get to talk to each other a few minutes out of the day. If there's something on your mind or there's something that you want to talk about, you have to be willing to bring up those hard conversations. But yeah, it's super important for you to keep up with the long distance relationship and make sure that you're the most important person in that other person's life, and not to be tempted by other things and other people and all of those things. And so anyway, it's tough, but I'll give you that. But anyway, so that is it for today. I know it was more of a wedding question and answer kind of video and an engagement question and answer kind of video, but I did answer a few other ones in there. I am so happy and I'm thrilled and I'm excited for this chapter of our life. Thank you guys all for the support and love. I will be doing my best to make a video every single Thursday, but please be gracious with me. I'm very busy right now. I'll be doing my best, and very soon I hope to be doing some more vlog style videos. So just be waiting for that. Hopefully we'll be getting a vlog camera very soon. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.